This time we ask you please rise or move your caps for the singing of the Star Spangled Banner. You will find the flag in center field. Performing tonight is Rich Follett. He's the poet laureate of Strasburg. He's been a popular actor, singer, and guitarist for over 30 years. He teaches in the Shenandoah County Public Schools, and you can purchase his music and poetry at www.richfollett.com.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that her flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Good job, Rich. Thank you.
Check 1 2 3. Check 1 2 3. Strasburg Express Baseball. The 2021 Strasburg Express are on the air from First Bank Park in Strasburg, Virginia. It is the 2021 Strasburg Express and the Valley Baseball League. Good evening, everyone. I'm Kyle Gutschall. Glad to be with you here tonight as we are going to the second round of the playoffs in the North. It's the North Division Finals as the one-seeded Strasburg Express hosts the three-seeded Winchester Royals. On the mound tonight for the Strasburg Express from James Madison University, it is Donovan Burke. Burke, 6-foot lefty from Leesburg, Virginia. And Burke led the Valley League in ERA this season, and he'll look to see how he can do here tonight against a Winchester Royals team that is absolutely scorching hot at the plate. So this Royals team is playing the best baseball really of anyone right now. So Strasburg's got a good matchup. Both teams sweeping their first round series. Strasburg sweeping Newmarket 2-0. And Winchester sweeping number 2 Woodstock 2-0. These two teams met in the finals a few years ago, and Strasburg hit a walk-off home run to win Game 3 and go to the finals before falling. So we're about ready to go here tonight, Strasburg and Winchester. Again, my name's Kyle Gutschall. Thanks for joining in here tonight. North Division Baseball, the finals. The two final teams out of the North Division are looking to get to the Valley League Finals, and it all starts right now. Donovan Burke, the lefty, looks in, and he is going to face Nate Furman, the second baseman, to lead it off. The first pitch of the game is called a ball at 7:03. Nate Furman, the second baseman tonight for the Winchester Royals. He is from the University of North Carolina, Charlotte. He is from Brookhaven, Pennsylvania. The pitch. Fastball right down the middle. Furman in the postseason, he's 6 for 8, batting .750 with a home run and 2 RBI. So he is swinging it hot, as are many of his teammates. Donovan Burke, his first appearance here in the playoffs. 1 ball, 1 strike to count. And that one's in the dirt. 2-1. Defense tonight behind the starting pitcher, Donovan Burke. In left field, Irvin. Center field, Brown. And in right field, it's Ferry. At third base, Ryan Galaney. Shortstop, Ketterman. Second base, McKinley. Graham Brown's at first with Lopez behind the dish. And that misses. Three and one. Three and one. Don't want to walk the leadoff man here in the top of the first inning if you're Burke. The pitch. Right there, 3-2. Rest of the lineup batting second tonight for Winchester is Ramses Cordova, the DH. Batting third and doing the catching, Will Long. Batting fourth, Junior Ramirez, the first baseman. Batting fifth and playing short, it's Chino de Guzman. Dylan Espinal, the third baseman, bats sixth and plays third. Batting seventh, the center fielder, Theo Bryant. Batting eighth, Hayden Madigan, the left fielder. Batting ninth and playing right, it's Garrett Kennedy. 3-2 to Furman. Swing and a foul back. Lopez couldn't hold on. Might have got a piece of the home plate umpire. Still 3-2. Another hot day here in the area. A little bit of breeze right now with the flag moving out in right center. You can probably hear the fan in the background. That's because it's extremely hot up here, as it was another hot day in the area. So we'll do it again. 3 balls, 2 strikes. This is pitch number 7 here of the game for Donovan Burke. He puts his arms over his head. He gets the ball into the glove. He is ready. Here's the 3-2, and that is behind him. Breaking ball, and it goes to the backstop, and that's a leadoff walk here in the top of the first. That's not what you want to do when a team like Winchester is swinging the bat, as I mean, they really played well against Woodstock, embarrassed them in game 1, and game 2 they were down 3-0 after half an inning, came back, and I don't think Woodstock scored the rest of the game. So leadoff walk to Nate Furman, the second baseman. Here comes Ramses Cordova, the DH. Just underway, the pitch to Cordova. That's down and in from Donovan Burke, 1-0. That's now 8 pitches for Burke, 3 strikes and 5 balls. Cordova in the postseason, 4 for 8, no home runs, no RBIs. Swinging a ground ball past the first baseman into right field. Going from first to third is Nate Furman, and Winchester continues to stay hot. A base hit, and ball gets away, but they recover. So the Royals already looking like they're trying to jump on the board early here, first and third, and nobody out. And here comes one of the top hitters on this team, Will Long.
Number 25, Will Long.
Strasburg has got to get calmed down here. Winchester coming out swinging early here, already their first hit, and that walk could come back and be big. So at third it's Furman and Cordova over at first. The righty Will Long, the catcher, awaits the first pitch, and he takes a pitch that's called a ball, and it's off the catcher's glove, and that'll be a pass ball. Runner moves up to second, and now 2 are in scoring position. Strasburg not helping themselves at all early on. Again, thanks for joining us if you're watching over on Facebook or YouTube, or if you're listening on Stretch Internet. Will Long at the plate, 3 for 9 here in the postseason. He does have 3 RBIs. He played here in 2019 for the Royals. 1-0. That's down low, 2-0. On deck, Junior Ramirez, the first baseman. Ramirez played for the Purcellville Cannons. He was traded to Winchester late in the year. He is 6'7", 220 pounds, so he has some height on him. 2-0 to Long. Fastball right down the middle, 2-1. Strasburg knocked off Newmarket last night as they were able to advance to this game here tonight. Again, these two teams played in the North Division Finals. I think it was 2017. It may have been 2018. Strasburg won, but it was a good battle as that's fouled away. And I recall talking about Winchester earlier in the year, how they are always a very solid team. It's just a matter of getting over the hump. They hadn't been able to do so recently, but like I said a couple weeks ago, it matters who's playing the best at the end of the year, not who had the best record. So Winchester playing well as of late. 2-2. Swing and a miss. Will Long goes down on strikes. Catcher tags him. And that is out number 1.
Mid-American Christian University, number 23, Soterio Ramirez.
Brings up Junior Ramirez, the first baseman. On the roster, on the lineup card listed as junior, but on the point streak is Soterio. So Ramirez steps in here. He's from Mid-American Christian. He's got some light tower pop. Very open batting stance, as you would expect for a big fella like him. First pitch right there. Called strike, 0-1 from Burke. Thanks everybody for tuning in here tonight. Here on a Wednesday night at the ballpark, late July in 2021, the 0-1. Ramirez hits that ball well into right. Playable though for the right fielder Ferry. He reaches up and makes the catch. Runner tags home and also to third, and the Royals are on the board. It is 1-0. Sacrifice fly and an RBI for Soterio Ramirez. And Winchester not wasting any time here tonight. It's 1-0.
Number 14, Chino de Guzman.
Thurman scores, and guess how he got on? Leadoff walk. Second out of the inning and an RBI for Ramirez. So it's 1-0 Winchester. Royals with a runner on third and 2 outs for Chino de Guzman, the shortstop. That was RBI number 1 of the postseason for Ramirez. He came in batting .400. Breaking ball by Burke in there for a strike, 0-1. So it looks like he's trying to find the zone a little bit now. De Guzman, .285 in the postseason, 2 for 7 at the plate. He is the shortstop. 0-1. Pitch is called outside, 1-1. South finals are taking place today. They had to finish game 1 from last night because it was suspended due to rain. Waynesboro held on to win that one 6-5, Waynesboro and Stanton. So they turned around and now they're playing at Waynesboro right now. The Generals can go to the finals if they win tonight against the Stanton Braves. Late called strike up and in the zone. 1-2 the count now to de Guzman. Kenny Keanu is the starting pitcher tonight for the Royals. He'll look to see if he can get some more run support from his offense here. 1-2 the count. The lefty Burke set. And he deals to home plate. Swing and a miss on a pitch in the dirt. Catcher Lopez will have to throw it down. He waits a little while, but he sets his feet and makes a good strong throw. 2-3 on the putout, and that is out number 3. Winchester scores 1 run. Leadoff walk, a single, a strikeout, a sac fly, and a strikeout. The Royals leave 1 at third. We go to the bottom of the first. Strasburg coming up to bat. Down to Winchester, 1-0. Welcome back to baseball. We go to the bottom of the first inning. Strasburg trailing Winchester 1-0. Kenny Keano is on the mound for the Royals. Leading off tonight for the Express and playing center, it is Brayton Brown. Batting second, the second baseman, Trip McKinley. Batting third and playing third, Ryan Galaney. Batting fourth tonight, Eric Toth, the DH. Batting fifth and playing first is Graham Brown. Batting sixth, the right fielder, Chad Ferry. Batting seventh and playing left, it's Cam Irvin. Batting ninth and playing short is Zach Ketterman. Batting ninth and doing the catching tonight is Joshua Lopez. The first pitch to Brayton Brown is about a 60-mile-per-hour breaking ball, a called strike, and it's 0-1. Flag is moving out to right center, so Brown can hit one opposite way. You never know. The other slow pitch is going to miss, 1-1. Not sure if Keanu is a finesse guy or if he's just kind of messing around right now, trying to get Brown to get out in front. And that's outside, 2-1. Other than Winchester's hot bats, they've also had pretty good pitching as of late. And that helps when you're hitting and pitching at a high level, especially late in the playoffs. Keanu looks in. Brown batting .333 in the playoffs, and he hits that into left center field. That's well struck, going back towards the wall, and it is caught on the run. The center fielder makes a great running play. Theo Bryant gets there and robs Brayton Brown of extra bases.
The second baseman.
That ball was sent on a ride, but it just didn't have enough legs. Dimensions here at First Bank Park down the lines is 300 feet, and the straightaway center it's 365. That ball was hit into left center, and a long reach out by Bryant to be able to make the catch. Athletic play out there. Normally that would have been extra bases, but Brown not able to get it down. So a good play for the first down, and that brings up Trip McKinley, the second baseman. McKinley takes a slider outside for a strike, 0-1. Trip McKinley swings and fouls one back into the net in front of the press box. It is 0-2. McKinley, 6-foot righty from St. John's River State College. He is from Sarasota, Florida. Swing and a miss. McKinley down on 3 pitches. That is out number 2 here in the first.
Brings up the third baseman from Wofford College, number 28, Ryan Galaney.
2 up, 2 down in the bottom of the first for Keanu on 5 pitches, and here comes make that 7 pitches, and then that brings up Ryan Galaney, the third baseman. Galaney from Wofford College in Mason, Ohio, 6'2" righty, 210 pounds. Then we'll keep an eye on the South game tonight, see if Waynesboro can get to the finals. Galaney gets a hanging slider over the middle of the plate, and you can put that one on the board. It is a home run. Ryan Galaney with a moonshot blast to left field off of Kenneth Keano. And just like that, this game is tied at 1 in the bottom of the first inning. Pitch was a slow breaking ball, and Galaney did not miss it. Wow. We got ourselves a new ball game here in the first, 1-1.
DH from Presbyterian College, number 26, Eric Toth.
Eric Toth at the plate from Presbyterian. Eric had himself a really solid night last night at Newmarket. He hit a home run on a breaking ball. He hit it to center field at Rebel Park. And he'll look to keep the night or power going here tonight as that one's hit down the line and foul. So the count is 0-1 to Eric Toth. Eric is 3 for 7 in the playoffs, and he takes one out and up, 1-1. Toth 1 home run and 4 RBIs. Eric has some really sneaky power. He hasn't hit a lot of home runs in his short time. I mean, he got here midway through the season or something like that, but he hits one down the third base line. That's a fair ball, and that's going to the wall. Toth rounding first. He's getting the signal to go to second, and Eric Toth keeps the hot bat going. It's a 2-out double, and Strasburg with back-to-back 2-out hits here in the first. He snuck it in the third base bag, and Madigan had to field it down the line in the corner. So Strasburg with some 2-out magic here, and that brings up Graham Brown, the first baseman. Hit number 8 for Toth. He's now batting .500 in the playoffs. Graham Brown, the first baseman from Coastal Carolina. And he hits that one down the left field line, but he was a little early on it, and it's a foul ball, 0-1. Won the count to Graham Brown. Runner at second base with 2 outs. That's a called strike. It is 0-2. That was strike number 10 for Keanu. He's at 13 pitches now through 2/3 of an inning. He's allowed 1 run on a couple of hits. From the stretch, the righty ready at the belt. And the pitch. Swinging a ground ball to second. Furman ranges to a left, fields it, throws it to the first baseman Ramirez in time. 4-3 on the putout for the 3rd out. But Strasburg able to answer back with one of their own. 2-out double by Toth. He's stranded. We go to the second. Winchester and Strasburg all knotted up at 1. We go to the second in a 1-1 game. Dylan Espinal, the third baseman, will lead it off. Espinal, Bryant, and Madigan. The first pitch to Dylan is a swing and a miss, 0-1. Donovan Burke allowed 1 run in the first. Leadoff walk to Nate Furman, a single by Ramses Cordova. Sac fly by Junior Ramirez to make it 1-0. And then Strasburg with a Ryan Galaney home run made it 1-1. Count is quickly 0-2 to Espinal. The 0-2, and Espinal called time apparently before the pitch, so Burke just lollipops it in. That would have been bad if he didn't grant him time and then he threw that little softball pitch and hit a home run. Burke looks in for his signs. No balls and 2 strikes here in the top of the first. The pitch. Swinging a chopper to third. Galaney has to wait back on it. He sets his feet, throws to first in time. Graham Brown able to hang on the bag, and there's 1 out here in the top of the second.
From Tennessee Tech, center fielder number 30, Theo Bryant.
That brings up Theo Bryant, the center fielder. Bryant made a big catch in the bottom of the first, which really helped the Royals, as Brayton Brown got out, and then Galaney came up and hit a home run a couple batters later. The first pitch to the righty, Bryant, swing and a foul off the pole. That is 0-1. Bryant batting .400 in the postseason, no home runs and 3 RBIs. Burke 16 strikes and 8 balls through an inning and 1/3. Kicking the 0-1. Breaking ball outside, 1-1. Top of the first inning, Stanton and Waynesboro tied at 0. They are underway. One, and that's a ball. 2-1 to Theo Bryant. Two balls and one strike. Burke, the lefty, ready in the pitch. Swing and a miss, 2-2. Great crowd here at the ballpark tonight. Winchester always with a very solid crowd up there, and they bring a good crowd on the road too, especially for the division finals. 2-2. See if Bryant can put it in play or Burke can strike him out. The pitch, and that is nearly a hit by pitch, but he's able to get out of the way. 3-2. Winchester with their traveling gray pants on. They've got their yellow and green tops. Sleeves are green, and the numbers and lettering yellow all around. 3-2. Check swing called, strike 3, and that is strikeout number 3 for Donovan Burke.
Batting the left fielder from Shenandoah, number 26, Hayden Madigan.
That brings up Hayden Madigan. Madigan from just up the road at Shenandoah in Winchester. Madigan has been a very solid player and playing for the Royals here. Now those batting gloves look like Central Falcon batting gloves. Blue as the pitch is in the dirt, or to be more relevant, Presbyterian blue. Count is 1-0. Madigan 2 for 10, batting .200 with 1 home run and 1 RBI here in the playoffs. 1-0, fouled back, 1-1. One ball, one strike, 2 outs, top of the second. Strasburg and Winchester tying at 1. 1-1 to Madigan. Swinging a chopper towards the dugout off the roof, and Mike Smith, the head coach, almost made a catch. I shouldn't say almost, he was in the area. Mike Smith, head coach of the Royals, also the head coach of the Clark County Eagles varsity baseball team. Burke, 1 strike away from another strikeout and getting through the inning. The pitch. Swing and a miss. Donovan Burke with a great breaking ball there. 3 up, 3 down in the second. Royals unable to get anything going. We go to the bottom of the second. Strasburg and Winchester tied at 1. We're back after this on Facebook, YouTube, and Stretch Internet. We go to the bottom of the second. Chad Ferry, the right fielder for the Express, will lead it off. Chad is a 6'3" lefty from Clemson in Greenwood, South Carolina. He's actually moved down in the lineup a bit, still looking to get going in the postseason. He's 0 for 8, and that's really uncommon for him. The last week or two, Chad has just not been able to get on base at. Well, he's walked, but hitting-wise, I mean, he was one of the best hitters in the regular season all year. That ball is popped up foul and out of play, 1-1. He led the Valley League in home runs with 11. He hit, I think his average was something crazy like 360, 370. And he hits from the left side. He has that power to right field, especially right. And he hits it up the middle, fielded by the second baseman. Jump throw to first, not in time. That's one way to get your first hit of the postseason. An infield hustle single for Chad Ferry. And the Express with their third hit of the night. And that will bring up Cam Irvin, the left fielder.
From High Point, number 34, Cam Irvin.
So Chad Ferry, leadoff infield single. It was a great play by Furman. He just didn't have enough on the throw. Here's Cam Irvin, and he takes a pitch for a called strike. It looked like it was outside, 0-1. Ferry at first. Keanu trying to keep this game tied as we're in the bottom of the second. Irvin batting .666 in the playoffs. 2 for 3. No home runs, no RBIs. Irvin from High Point University. He does have some pop in his bat. 1-1. And that's fouled away. Some of these slow pitches are almost like, I don't know. I mean, they're kind of coming in. I don't know if it's like a swing and a miss pitch. But Galaney, he got that pitch and he didn't miss it at all. So I don't know if that's a slider, a very slow slider, or what that may be from Keanu. Ferry back in on the throw over to first. Still 1-2 to Cam Irvin. One ball, 2 strikes, nobody out. Cam Irvin awaiting the pitch. He gets that breaking ball and it's hit to short. This should be 2. Going to second for 1, back to first. It's a double play. 6-4-3 double play. De Guzman to Furman to Ramirez, and there are 2 outs.
From Western Carolina, number 27, Zach Ketterman.
Wasn't pretty fielding by De Guzman, but because he let the ball play him. And he was able to recover, make a strong throw to second, and then Furman fired it over to first for the double play. So a twin killing, and there are 2 outs. Here's Zach Ketterman, the shortstop. Ketterman takes a pitch in the dirt, 1-0. Ketterman's first at-bat here in the postseason. He didn't get in game 1 or 2. McCroskey's been getting a lot of playing time as of late. 1-0. Down and in, 2-0. The count to Ketterman. Swing and a liner up the middle. That's a base knock. He got a fastball and nearly took Keanu's head off. That is hit number 4 for the Express. Ketterman's batting 1,000 here in the postseason.
The catcher from Monroe College, number 4, Joshua Lopez.
Brings up Joshua Lopez, the catcher from Monroe College in Danbury, Connecticut. 6-foot righty, 190. Strasburg's hitting the ball hard right now. Unfortunate they hit into that double play, or never know what the situation would look like. Lopez has not been here very long. Ty Hooks is called. I think this is his first at-bat of the postseason. Let me get that confirmed for you. And it's confirmed. The pitch. Lopez takes a strike outside, 0-1. Keanu, 18 strikes and 7 balls to an inning and 2/3. So he hasn't thrown a lot of pitches, but a lot of balls have been in play. 4 hits so far and a home run. The righty awaits the pitch, and he swings and fouls it back. It is 0-2. Lopez batting 9th tonight. The leadoff hitter, Brayton Brown, is on deck for Strasburg. Quickly 0-2. And he takes a fastball up in the zone, 1-2. About 51 viewers over on Facebook and 15 on YouTube. Thanks for joining us. Just know that you can cast the game onto your TV as Lopez hits a softball to second. Furman fields it, throws to first, and ball was nearly dropped by Ramirez, but he was able to hold on. And that is the third out. Strasburg with a couple of hits, but a double play killed the inning. 2-out single by Ketterman, stranded at first. We go to the third, 1-1 the score.
Nebraska, Omaha, number 15, Garrett Kennedy.
We're through two. We go to number 3, Garrett Kennedy. The 9-hole hitter will lead it off for the Winchester Royals in a 1-1 ball game from Strasburg, Virginia. Home plate umpire says, let's roll. Burke back onto the mound for his third inning of work. And the first pitch to Kennedy is in the dirt, 1-0. Keanu, 28 pitches for Winchester so far through 2 innings. On the other hand, Burke, 34 as we start number 3. Kennedy, 2 for 10, no home runs, 3 RBIs. He swings and misses. Oh, 1-1. One ball, one strike. Swing and a miss. 1-2. Can Burke pick up another strikeout? It would be his 5th. He does. Swing and a miss. Kennedy goes down on strikes. That is 3 consecutive strikeouts, and 4 out of the last 5 batters have struck out. So the Royals go back to the top of the lineup, and here comes Nate Furman with the Pittsburgh Pirate looking pants on. Try to say that 3 times. Looks like the Buccos with the black and yellow stripe down the side. The first pitch inside for a ball, 1-0. The count. Furman walked and scored his first time up. Swing and a ground ball towards the dugout. 1-1. And that misses. 2-1 the count, 1-1, top of the third. Lefty from JMU's pitch. Inside, he's just having trouble throwing strikes to Nate Furman tonight, 3-1. Strasburg a run, 1 hit, and Strasburg a run, 4 hits and no errors. Winchester a run, 1 hit, no errors. The pitch, and that is hit softly to second. Fielded by McKinley. Fields throws to first, 2 outs.
The DH number 18, Ramses Cordova.
2 up, 2 down in the third. Here comes Ramses Cordova, the DH. He singled through the right side hole his first time up between the 3 and the 4 spot. For Furman, that's only the 3rd time he's been retired in the playoffs, dropping his average. But I think he'll still take a 6 for 9 average. The pitch to Cordova. That's outside, 1-0. So far, Burke's worst inning, the first. His second inning was the best, and his third inning has been iffy as far as pitches being thrown. 1-0. Swing and a liner to short. Oh, picked up on the short hop is Ketterman. Throw to first in time. What a play. That ball was crushed off the bat, and Ketterman said, look at what I found right here. He picked it up on a short hop. He was able to throw it on the first. And a quick out number 3, and the Royals go down 1-2-3 for the second straight inning. That ball was crushed. We go to the bottom of the third, 1-1, Strasburg coming up.
Brown.
We move to the bottom of the third in a 1-1 game. Game 1 of the North Division Finals. The winner of the best-of-3 series moves on to the championship series in the Valley League. First pitch of the inning is crushed into left center by Brayton Brown. That's going all the way to the wall. Center fielder fields it. It's Bryant. Throw to second, not in time, and a leadoff double for Theo Bryant.
Second baseman, number 13.
I should say a leadoff double for Brayton Brown for Strasburg. Bryant was the one that fielded it. And Brayton wanted to make sure this time it wouldn't be caught, so he made sure to hit it into the gap instead of in the air. So leadoff double for Strasburg in the bottom of the third, and that brings up Trip McKinley. He struck out on 3 pitches his first time up. First pitch, a breaking ball down in the zone, 1-0. That's hit number 5 already for Strasburg. Doesn't matter, though, if you can't get him in. 1-0 to McKinley. Slow breaking ball fouled back. That's like a frisbee. And it's 1-1. Again, you can watch the game on Facebook and YouTube. Make sure you go into your settings and adjust the quality so it's up as high as it'll go. It should be 720 HD quality. If you have the YouTube app on your TV, you can search up Strasburg Express, or go on to Facebook and you can cast the game onto your smart TV like a Roku. 1-1. That's in the dirt. changeup, 2-1. I was at home last night and I watched the Strasburg Newmarket game on the TV through YouTube, or through Facebook actually. Good count here for McKinley to let one rip. 2 balls and a strike, the pitch. Outside, 3-1. On deck, Ryan Galaney. He hit a long home run his first time up, and if you're Keanu, you want to get McKinley out here with him coming up next. 3 balls and a strike. Brayton Brown at second, nobody out in the third. Pitches hit the third. It's fielded by the shortstop. Throw back to second, and he is safe. Great heads-up play there by de Guzman. He fields it on the backhand in the hole. Brayton Brown was kind of in between on the play. He had to go back to second, and on the throw, the tag by Furman just was not in time, and Strasburg fortunate there to not get out. So it's an infield single for Trip McKinley, and it's first and second and nobody out for Ryan Galaney. Winchester nearly with a huge play there. Galaney, a home run his first time up. Here comes the first pitch. That is a strike at the knees, 0-1. Brown at second after the leadoff double, an infield single by McKinley, and now Ryan Galaney at the dish. That was hit number 6 for Strasburg, and the count is 0-1. Kenny Keanu set. And breaking ball in the dirt. Check swing. He did not go. 1-1. 61 viewers over on Facebook. A lot of people tuning in tonight all around the Valley League. One of the last 4 teams surviving. These two, and then Stanton and Waynesboro. That game's tied at 0 in the second. Game 2. 1-1 to Galaney. Swing, and that's hit hard down the left field line. That's going all the way to the wall, and it bounces over for a ground rule double. That is a rare ground rule double here in Strasburg, and Ryan Galaney with another hit, a hard double down the line, and the Express lead the Royals 2-1. Brayton Brown scores on the play. Trip McKinley has to hold it third on the ground rule double, and that ball is hit hard. Wow. Kind of a break for Winchester almost. And if Galaney would have elevated that a little bit, that would have been another home run. So that is hit number 7 for the Royals, or for the Express, I should say. 2-1 now, Strasburg. And the Express have runners on second and third with nobody out, with Eric Toth coming up. Mike Smith comes to the mound. Talk to his pitcher, Kenneth Keanu.
060-573.
Almost looked like for a second Ramirez was staying on the mound and was trying to, looked like he was going to be the pitcher. Now that would be something else. So Strasburg in business with 7 hits already, with nobody out in the third. Eric Toth steps up to the plate. Toth doubled his first time up. Ramirez playing in a bit at first, trying to cut down a runner at the plate. The pitch, way outside, 1-0. A double, a single, and an RBI ground rule double for Galaney. His second hit of the night. He has a double and a home run. I don't know if I've ever seen a ground rule double here. I don't remember it. Yep, very dry conditions here. Keanu from the stretch, 1-0. Toth hits one down the third base line, but foul. Just foul, left of the bag, 1-1. That's why as a runner, you stay on the outside of the line in case you get hit. It's just a foul ball. And if you get hit in foul territory, it's, yeah. Toth hits one into center. Coming in the center fielder, Bryant. He makes the catch on flat-footed conditions. And now runner's going to score, and Galaney's in a rundown. Throw to third, and he is out. Bad base running there by Ryan Galaney. Gets caught. Runner does score on the sacrifice fly, and it's 3-1. But on the throw into second, for whatever reason, Galaney, I guess, thought the ball was coming to the plate. He's out on a rundown. But McKinley scores on the sacrifice fly. And it is 3-1 Strasburg. So not great there for Galaney, but it'll go down. here's Brown, and he scorches one foul towards the fence. So the put out on Galaney will go down as 8-6-5 for the second out. And breaking ball nearly hits him. 1-1. So Strasburg with 2 runs here in the third, leading this one 3-1. And that's outside. Double, single, double, sac fly, and a RBI. And then on that same sac fly on the throw in from Bryant in center, de Guzman got the ball, ran all the way to third, and Galaney got out. That ball is popped up down the right field line, but playable. Kennedy towards the line and the fence, and it's, wow, that had the distance for a home run, but it's foul. Again, only 300 feet down the lines here, but I don't know, that ball just kept on moving and actually had the distance. If it was fair, it would have been a round skipper, tripper. 2 balls, 2 strikes, and 2 outs. Keanu's ready. Here comes the pitch to Graham Brown. Swing, and that ball's hit well in the right center, going back towards the wall, looking up. It is out of here. A home run for Graham Brown, a solo shot to right. One pitch after he hit a home run foul. And the Express add another one. It's 4-1 here in the third. Three runs in the inning, and Mike Smith is coming out to get his starting pitcher. He has to pull him out. So Keanu is going to be done here. Allows 4 runs and 8 hits. And he is on the hook right now. Winchester goes to the bullpen. We're back after this. We're still in the bottom of the third. Strasburg leading now 4-1.
The right fielder, number 33, Chad Ferry.
Still in the bottom of the third, a pitching change for Winchester. They're going to go to Daniel Voss out of the bullpen. Kenny Keanu done after 2 2/3. 8 hits, 4 runs, all earned, no walks, and 1 strikeout. Strasburg right now, 4 runs, 8 hits, and no errors. And Winchester 1 run, 1 hit, and no errors. So here's Chad Ferry. The first pitch is down low, 1-0. Voss, 6'6" righty from Florida Southwestern State. He is from Fort Myers, Florida. And this is his first appearance of the playoffs. He's a tall righty. The pitch to Ferry. Swing and a pop-up foul and out of play. It is 1-1.
Please return all foul balls to the train station. In exchange, you'll get a free spot, which feels awfully good on a night like this, courtesy of Walnut Drink.
1 ball, 2 strikes to Chad Ferry here in the bottom of the 3rd inning. Ferry with his first hit of the postseason earlier, an infield single, and he chops one foul, 1-2. Chopped foul and down the line. Three runs in the inning for Strasburg. The pitch, Ferry hits it down the right field line. It is a foul ball. Still 1-2. Top of the 3rd, Stanton and Waynesboro tied at 0. If the Generals win, they are on to the finals. If Stanton wins, they'll play Game 3 tomorrow night. Back at Stanton, 1-2 to Ferry. Swing and a liner to second and caught by the second baseman, Furman. And Voss comes in and gets the out, and the half inning is over. But not before Strasburg scores 3 runs in the bottom of the 3rd. They have come from behind, down 1-0 to lead 4-1, and they're out hitting the Royals through 3 innings, 8-1. We go to the 4th. Strasburg leading the Winchester Royals 4-1 in Game 1 of the North Finals.
Wonderful restaurant here at Strasburg.
We start the top of the 4th inning. Strasburg leading Winchester 4-1. Donovan Burke back out onto the mound. He will face Winchester's 3-4-5. Middle of the lineup, Long, Ramirez, and de Guzman. Will Long struck out his first time up. And the first pitch is a breaking ball up high. 1-0. Voss came in for Winchester through 7 pitches. Got Ferry out to slow the momentum a bit. Keanu couldn't get through the 3rd. Long now batting .300 in the playoffs. And he hits one down the first base line. Foul. 1-1. Donovan is at 46 pitches through 3+ innings, starting the 4th here. One coming up to Long from Tennessee Tech University in his hometown of Limestone, Tennessee. That's outside, 2-1. Two balls and a strike, top of the 4th. And the pitch is down and in, 3-1. Winchester looking for their first base runner since the 1st inning. Burke already has a walk so far, 5 strikeouts, 3-1. Up and in, and there's another walk. Another leadoff walk, and those will kill you. Let's see if he can work around it.
Ramirez.
Here comes Junior Ramirez, the first baseman, he hit a sacrifice fly to right center and could have been a home run if he could have got a little bit more of it. So he's got some power. And here at a home run friendly ballpark, you've got to be careful. Long at first after the leadoff walk. The pitch to Ramirez. That is a good one. Called strike on the inside, 0-1. Second walk of the night for Burke. Second leadoff walk. Ramirez, 4 for 10 in the postseason. He now has an RBI. 0-1 from Burke. Swing and a miss. Got him to go after a breaking ball in the dirt. It's quickly 0-2. Thing is for Ramirez, if you leave it over the middle, he's going to hit it. If you try to bury it, he might try to swing. From his time at Purcellville, 0-2. That is a called strike 3. He doesn't go in the dirt. He goes on the inside part of the plate, freezes Ramirez, and that is out number 1. Strikeout looking.
Number 14, Chino de Guzman.
1 out here in the 4th. Breaking news, the Texas Rangers have traded Joey Gallo to the New York Yankees. Gallo, a power-hitting first baseman and third baseman for the Rangers, going to the Yankees to add to their strikeout numbers. Chino de Guzman at the dish, the pitch, and that misses. I have no room to talk, though, being a Philadelphia Phillies fan. Want to know the count to de Guzman. He struck out swinging his first time up. And Long has to dive back in, and the ball thought it was thrown away because the first baseman, Brown, acted like it was and then was hoping that Will Long would stand up and he would tag him. Good acting job out there. He should go play soccer or the NBA. 1-0. Swing and a foul off the board behind the dish. 1-1. One and one. One. Swinging again, fouled away. One ball, 2 strikes. Burke holding Long at first. The pitch, swing and a miss. He struck him out. Second strikeout in a row here in the 4th.
Dylan Espinal.
Here comes Dylan Espinal, the third baseman. We've struggled with Dylan's name this year, but we've been working on it, and sometimes it's Espinal. I say Espinal. I add that U in there. Espinal. The pitch, and that misses. Want to know the count. 7 strikeouts so far for Burke, and he hits it hard to third, gobbled up by Galaney. He's going to go to second for the force out. 5-4 put out, and the top of the 4th is in the books. He works around the leadoff walk. Will Long stranded at first. Actually, he wasn't stranded. He's erased at second on the force. And we're done in the top of the 4th. We go to the bottom of the 4th from Strasburg. Game 1 of the North Finals. Express lead the Royals 4-1. We go to the bottom of the fourth inning. Strasburg leading 4-1. Daniel Voss back out onto the mound for the Royals. He got Chad Ferry to ground out, actually line out, to end the third. 0-1 to Cam Irvin. He hit into a double play his first time up. Voss, much different pitcher than Keanu. This guy is throwing low 90s, I would say. 1-1. That's a cold strike to Cameron Irvin, 1-2. One ball, 2 strikes. That's in the dirt, 2-2. Two balls, 2 strikes. And check swing, did he go? No, he didn't, says the base umpire. 3-2. And it looked like Voss had something to say there that I probably couldn't repeat on here without possibly getting in trouble. 3-2. Swing and a foul tip into the glove. Catcher long held on, and that is the first out here in the fourth.
Number 27, Zach Ketterman.
Brings up Zach Ketterman. He's singled back in the second. Very cool looking sun tonight. Don't look too long, but the lefty Ketterman awaits the pitch, and it's in there. Slow curveball, 0-1. Ketterman from West Carolina University. 0-1. Swing and a miss, 0-2. Four to 1, bottom of the fourth. 7, 8, 9 in the lineup for Strasburg here in the inning. Swing and a ground ball fielded by the first baseman Ramirez. Great play, but he throws it past the the pitcher. Ramirez was able to field it, and now they're saying that they're going to let the runner move to second. Did it go out of play? Okay, it went out of play. Didn't see that. I thought it stayed in, but and Mike Smith, was there a hole in the net that allowed it to go through?
Now batting the catcher, number 4, Joshua Lopez.
And now they're going to talk about it. Home plate umpire Tony Corelli coming in, and Mike Smith, and we know Ketterman's at least going to be on an error. There's no doubt about that. It's a matter of where they place him, and they're saying that it went into the dugout or at least out of play, but I would say he's probably going to be at first. Or they'll say they didn't see it and they're just going to leave it. Yeah, I don't have one of the 3 blue shirts on. And they're giving him second. Wow. Tough break there for the Royals as Ramirez made a great snag to field it. Then pitcher Voss coming to cover the bag, and when Ramirez threw it, he threw it past him and went to the net in front of the dugout and apparently through the net, and I guess it went under the little hole, and that allowed Ketterman to move up to second. So he is at second base after the E3 by the first baseman Junior Ramirez. Discussion continues here as Mike Smith still talking to home plate umpire Tony Corelli. Strasburg fans say, hey, we got to work tomorrow. Let's get going here. Discussion's still going on, and although it's friendly, at some point you've got to get the game moving on. And Smith now going to argue with the other umpire.
Are we to assume that there is anything significant in this action of yours?
So that discussion is finally over with the home plate umpire, the first base umpire, and Mike Smith of the Royals. So runner at second base after the error with 1 out in the fourth, and here comes Joshua Lopez. Now, if Strasburg scores after that, Winchester's not going to be happy at all. Lopez awaits the pitch, takes a called strike, 0-1. 0-1 to Lopez. Brayton Brown on deck. Voss set at the belt. Ketterman at second, and Brayton Brown calls, or check that. Joshua Lopez calls time. Oh and 1. A single to right would be nice through the hole. And he takes one just down low. 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out, bottom of the 4th here in playoff action on the 28th of July in 2021. 1-1. Lopez takes way outside, 2-1. Brayton Brown on deck. He flew out to center his first time up. He was robbed of extra bases by a running play by Theo Bryant, and then he doubled into the gap his last time up. 2-1 to the catcher, batting ninth, Joshua Lopez. Ketterman at second. Long hold in the pitch. That's down and inside, dropped by the catcher Long, 3-1. Home plate umpire chirping with the pitcher, Voss. And Voss has been a little mouthy, and this is not the umpire you want to mess with. So catcher going to talk to his pitcher after he had a little discussion with the home plate umpire. So a 3-ball and 1 strike count after the meeting at the mound. It's a little dark in the skies behind us. Not because it's nighttime. 3-1. That is down low for ball 4, and it's first and second and 1 out for Brayton Brown.
Brayton Brown.
First and second, 1 out for Brayton Brown from Auburn. 1 for 2, a double, a run scored, and a flyout. And he takes one down low in the dirt, 1-0. So far in the inning, a strikeout, an error, a walk. And now you think about that, error wouldn't have mattered anyways because a walk would have pushed him to second. Brown awaits the 1-0. Swing, and that's hit into left. It is going to be caught on a diving play by the left fielder Hayden Madigan, and there are 2 outs here in the 4th. That is a couple of times now Brayton Brown has been robbed.
Trip McKinley.
2 outs, and here's Trip McKinley. Brian Galaney on deck. He's having himself a great night. McKinley 1 for 2, a single, a run scored, and he has struck out. This is a huge opportunity here for Strasburg. I believe McKinley had 3 or so home runs in the regular season. He hit 1 the night that I said he hadn't hit 1 yet. I think he hit 2 that night, actually. The pitch. That is a strike, 0-1. .24 pitches for Voss. 0-1 the count to Trip McKinley. Swing and a chopper, foul, third base side. He tried to wait back on it, but fouled it away, and it is 1-2. Oh-2. 2 outs, bottom of the 4th. Strasburg up 4-1, but runners on first and second. Brian Galaney on deck, the pitch. And that is hit in the right center, and that is going to be caught by the diving center fielder, robbing Trip McKinley of extra bases. Center fielder Theo Bryant is single-handedly keeping Winchester in this ball game, and we are through 4 innings. Strasburg 4, Winchester 1. We go to the 5th. We're back after this. We are through 4 and we go to the 5th. Strasburg leading Winchester 4-1. Theo Bryant, who has been a defensive superstar so far tonight, leads it off. He has saved at least 2 or 3 runs. The pitch. Fastball in there, 0-1. Burke, the lefty, ready, and the 0-1 pitch. Swing and a chopper foul, 0-2. Strasburg, 4 runs, 8 hits, no errors. Winchester, 1-1-1. 1 run, 1 hit, 1 error. 0-2 to Theo Bryant. Struck out looking his first time up. And he fouls it away, still 0-2. Again, the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a foul back off the net towards the bleachers, still 0-2. 4-1 here in the top of the 5th. Winchester led 1-0 after half an inning, 1-1 after 1. Strasburg 3 in the bottom of the 3rd, leading it 4-1. Looking for another strikeout, and it's lined past the second baseman into right center field. It's a base knock to lead off the inning. Winchester's Theo Bryant doing it all tonight. He's 1 for 2, and here comes Hayden Madigan, the left fielder. Second hit of the night for the Royals.
Left fielder number 26, Hayden Madigan.
Madigan struck out swinging back in the second inning. Ball was hit hard over the second baseman McKinley's head. He leaped but couldn't get it. And fortunately for Strasburg, Bryant was held to a single. Long hold in the pitch. That's outside, 1-0. For Bryant, that was his 5th hit of the postseason. Madigan right now 2 for 11 here in the playoffs. 182 average. Time called. On deck, Garrett Kennedy. He struck out back in the 3rd inning. Swing and a miss, 1-1. A lot of green in the crowd tonight for Winchester, a lot of purple for Strasburg. 1-1, and oh, they got him picked off, but he's able to get back. Oh man, they had him. He was leaning, and Brian thought it was a balk. And if he does that again, I'm sure the umpire, if it was indeed, he'll have it. I wouldn't throw over again. 1-1, he pitches to the plate, and it's a swing and a foul tip into the glove, 1-2. "65 pitches for Donovan Burke through 4+ innings. 41 strikes, 24 balls. He has 2 walks and 7 strikeouts. Let's see if the runner takes off here. 1-2 to Madigan. Burke's keeping an eye on him. And he deals. Swing and a miss. Madigan down on strikes again. Blows it by him, and there's 1 out here in the 5th. Brings up Garrett Kennedy, the right fielder, who also struck out his last time up.
Right fielder number 15, Garrett Kennedy.
Leadoff single by Theo Bryant out of the 7th spot, and now a strikeout by Madigan with Kennedy stepping up. Burke set at the bell, and the pitch, swing and a foul tip. They got him picked off. Throw to second, and he is going to be safe. Or was that a foul ball?
Is that a foul ball?
Strike one, says the home plate umpire. They back-picked to first, and when he did that, the runner took off and went to second. So a strike, and Theo Bryant gets to second base on a stolen base. Odd play there, as he should have been picked off. Burke's going to look him back to second. Very odd play there, to say the least. Good throw by Lopez, and then Brown was kind of shocked to see that he wasn't there, and when he turned to throw, it wasn't a good throw. Inside from Burke, 1-1. Kennedy 2 for 11 in the postseason, no home runs and 3 RBIs. At second, it's Bryant. Pitch, and that is a broken bat pop-up into the infield. Ketterman says he has it. He makes the catch on the edge, and there are 2 outs. That ball was popped up in the barrel, splintered towards Mike Smith, third base line. 2 outs here in the 5th. Back to the top. Here comes Nate Furman, the second baseman. He walked his first time up, and then
number 6, Nate Furman.
He swung away on a 3-1 count, and he grounded out to the second baseman, McKinley. Theo Bryant at second. 2 outs in the top of the 5th, and a 4-1 ball game. Winchester with 1 run on 2 hits. Burke shakes off a sign. Let's see if he can get ahead of Furman this time. Nate, 6 for 9 in the postseason. First pitch, it's a ball inside, 1-0. On deck, Ramses Cordova, the designated hitter. He's 1 for 2. That's right down the middle. Fastball in there, 1-1. We got started tonight at 7:03. Game 1 of the North Finals. These 2 teams matching up a few years after they met, and Strasburg was able to prevail 2-1 with a walk-off home run. I believe that was Tyler Martin. 1-1, and that's a ball, 2-1. Or it was Jake Perry, one of those 2. I think it was Jake Perry. Hit it to left field, and that was unbelievable. 2 balls, 1 strike, 2 outs in the 5th. Furman has been in good counts all night long. Oh, fastball. Called up high, 3-1. On deck, the tying run. Ramses Cordova. Last time, Furman swung away 3-1, and it didn't work out for him. Let's see if he does it again. Pitch count getting up there for Burke, trying to get this final out and go through 5. 3-1. Swing, and that's hit into the Royals dugout. About 6 guys duck down to avoid it. It's 3-2. Burke at 75 pitches through 4 2/3 as the dark clouds are behind us right now. Three balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs in the 5th. Burke set. Furman awaiting the pitch. Here it comes. Swing and a foul ball. He stayed on the breaking ball and was able to get a piece. Still 3-2. Take a look at the games around the MLB tonight. Nationals and Phillies postponed due to COVID issues with the Nationals. The Nationals are, here's the thing, the Nationals are one of the higher vaccinated teams in the league, and yet this is happening again to them. The Phillies are one of the lowest vaccinated teams. It's very interesting how this is working out. 3-2, 2 outs. Burks, pitch again. Swing and line to the left. It's a blooper. It's going to drop for a base knock. Falling in front of the left fielder, Irvin. He lets it drop and scoring from second on the play. It's 4-2. Irvin just didn't get to the baseball. Not sure why he didn't make the catch. Scoring from second is Bryant, and it's 4-2. And one swing ties this thing up with Ramses Cordova coming up. You could tell off the bat it was going to be a blooper, and Irvin just, I don't know if he didn't see it well or just not a good read, but that's a big break for the Royals, scoring another run. Base runner back in safely, Furman. Hit number 3 for the Royals. And Strasburg's going to have some work to do if they want to get some runs back, as this half inning not even over yet. Cordova takes the ball down low, 1-0. Swinging a ground ball to third, fielded by Galani, goes to second, just beating the runner getting there. 5-4 on the putout. And that is out number 3 in the 5th. Winchester with a run, cut the lead down to 2 for Strasburg. 4-2 Express, we go to the bottom of the 5th. We go to the bottom of the 5th. Winchester with a big run in the top half. Strasburg trying to get it back. And they have their hot-hitting Ryan Galani up the plate. Ryan tonight, a home run and a double. He's 2 for 2 with a run scored and 2 RBIs. Facing Daniel Voss here in a 4-2 game. Galani hits it hard, fielded it short. Throw by de Guzman. It is in time. Long stretch there. 6'7" first baseman helps. That is the first out here in the 5th. 1 up, 1 down. Here comes Eric Toth. A double and a sacrifice fly tonight. Check. What? Toth is out of the game.
Now
Cameron Clont.
Cameron Crunch.
So Clonch is going to come in here for Toth. So Toth is out of the game. So Cameron Clunch from Eastern Carolina takes a strike 0-1. He's 1 for 4 in the postseason. Takes a slow breaking ball in there for a strike, 0-2. Clunch, a lefty, 6'4", from Mooresville, North Carolina. And that pitch to the backstop, and that's 1-2. One ball, 2 strikes, 1 out, bottom 5. Strasburg up 4-2. Clunch fouls it away. Good battle there. 1-2. That is hit well into left, but coming in the left fielder Madigan, he makes the catch, and there are 2 outs. 2 up, 2 down, and it brings up Graham Brown, the first baseman. He hit a home run his last time up. And another one would be nice here to get that run back that the Royals were able to score in the top half of the inning. Voss, 22 strikes and 11 balls. The pitch called strike, 0-1. Their starter, Kenny Keano, 2 2/3, 8 hits, 4 earned runs, no walks, 1 strikeout. Daniel Voss has been good, 0-1. That's up and in, 1-1. Brown in the postseason now, he's 3 for 10, and that's up high, 2-1. At the belt, Daniel Voss's pitch, check swing, he ran around, 2-2. Two balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. The pitch, and it's chopped to third. It's a fair ball. It takes a weird hop. Throw to first, strong throw. And he is out. 5-3 on the putout. Great play there by Espinal. That is out number 3. The Express go down 1-2-3 in the bottom of the 5th. We're through 5, and we go to the 6th. Donovan Burke coming back out as we go to the 6th inning in a 4-2 game. We go to the top of the 6th inning. Strasburg leading at 4-2, and they'll have 3, 4, 5 up. Long, Ramirez, and Guzman. Donovan Burke on the mound. Flag moving out in right center. A little bit of breeze picking up here at the ballpark. First pitch of the inning is hammered to short and an atom ball right at Zach Ketterman. Oh man, that is a fortunate out number 1 for the Express. Long crushed that one.
Baseman, number 23, Junior Ramirez.
Hit it hard, but right at him. 1 out on 1 pitch in the 6th, and here comes Junior Ramirez. A sac fly and an RBI and a strikeout looking. And pitch is way outside. 1-1. Have to check the radar with conditions kind of being unpredictable at this point. 1-0. Outside 2-0. And meeting at the mound. Let's see, checking on the radar. There's something up in the Middletown, Stevens City, Winchester area. But for us, we are good until at least 10:53. Consider your source. Yeah. 2-0 the count. Doesn't mean we're not going to get breeze, though, which seems pretty obvious at this point. Ramirez awaits the pitch from Burke. Swing and it's popped up. Pitcher coming in, catcher giving it a look. Oh. Into the bleachers. It looked like it hit someone's back or it went off of a chair. And the count is 2-1. You know, you hate to get hit by one and then have to return it. You get to take the imprint home with you, though, for a couple of days. 2-1 to Ramirez. Swinging a chopper to short. Ketterman plays it on the back hop. Throw to first, right on the money. 2 outs here in the top of the 6th. 2 up, 2 down in the 6th inning. A line out and a ground out. Here comes Chino de Guzman. He's 0 for 2 with 2 strikeouts.
Guzman.
We're in the top of the 6th from Strasburg. Kyle Gutschall with you. Strasburg and Winchester battling it out here tonight. See who can get the 1-0 advantage in the best of 3 final series here in the division. The pitch outside, 1-0. Burke's 1-0 pitch, that's up high, 2-0. Pitch number 87 coming up here for Burke. Swing and a miss, 2-1. Checking on the game in the South. In the South Finals, Game 2, Stanton leads Waynesboro 5-2, bottom of the 4th. Waynesboro already won Game 1, so they are a win away. Stanton has to win here tonight to force Game 3 tomorrow night at Stanton. 2-1. Outside, 3-1. Three balls and a strike to de Guzman. Burke trying to get through inning number 6 here. He shows bunt, takes back, and takes one right down the middle for a strike. Not sure why he was running the first on a pitch that's right down the middle. And it's 3-2. And as I always say, that zone just got a little bit bigger. The umpires might say it doesn't. It's not supposed to, but Then again, the last few times I've said that, the pitch was close and called a ball. 3-2 with 2 outs in the top of the 6th. Berg trying to finish off the inning. Here's the pitch. Swing and a foul ball. It hit off the ground. It hit the bat. That was a double tap. Hit it a couple of times, but it's a foul ball. 3-2. 3-2 again. Swing and a ground ball to short. Ketterman fields it, throws to first, and time. Long stretch by the first baseman Brown. 6-3. 1, 2, 3, 6 for the Royals. Donovan Burke from JMU is through 6 innings. We go to the bottom of the 6th from First Bank Park in Strasburg. The Express lead it 4-2. We go to the bottom of the 6th. Chad Ferry looking to get a big hit here as he will lead it off. And the first pitch is a slow breaking ball in there for a strike. 0-1. It'll be Ferry, Irvin, and Ketterman for the Express. Swing, and that is hit hard in the right field. It's a base knock. And bobbled in the right field, but a leadoff single through the hole from first and second for Chad Ferry. So Chad Ferry is 2 for 3 tonight. And that brings up Cam Irvin, the left fielder. He hit into a double play in the 2nd. He struck out in the 4th. He just needs to elevate one off of Voss here. Pitch is a strike, 0-1. Breeze continues to flow out there in right center. Ferry's got some speed. We'll see what he does over there. The pitch. Outside in the dirt. Great block by Will Long, the catcher, 1-1. One and 1 to Irvin. That's up and in. 2-1.
Stanton leads Waynesboro 5-2 at the bottom of the 4th.
43 pitches for Daniel Voss in relief here. And a good count for Irvin, 2-1. That's outside, 3-1. On deck, Zach Ketterman, the shortstop. He has singled and reached on an error. 3 balls, 1 strike, the count. 4-2 in the bottom of the 6th inning. Strasburg trying to get some more runs. Outside, and Voss could be getting a little tired. First and second, nobody out for the Express here in the 6th inning of play. And we've got a runner, pinch runner. Looks like J.J. Souza coming into the game to run for Cam Irvin.
J.J. Souza.
So Zach Ketterman will step up.
Number 27, Zach Ketterman.
So J.J. Souza comes into the game to run. Souza, 5'11", from St. John's River State College, and he is out of Palm Coast, Florida. So here's the big question. Do you bunt or swing away here if you're Ketterman? I wouldn't be afraid to drag one down to third base here. He shows. He pulls back and takes a ball, 1-0. You always bunt to third with runners on first and second, because that way he's got to come in and then the shortstop has to go cover third. So if you're going to get this bunt down, you've got to get it down the third base line. You bunt it back to the mound or bunt it to first, and there could be a double play or an out at third. 1-0. He takes a ball outside. It's 2-0. On deck, Joshua Lopez, the catcher. He's 0 for 1 with a walk and a ground out. Trying to get the bullpen moving quickly. Winchester is. Mike Smith got somebody down there throwing. 47 pitches now for Voss. 2-0. Outside 3-0. And you've got to have the red light here if you're Ketterman. Daniel just cannot find the strike zone right now. If anything, I'd try to show bunt and then pull back and see if that messes with Voss. 3-0 the count. Runners on first and second and nobody out. Ketterman awaiting the pitch. Down and in. Ball 4. Bases are loaded. Nobody out. And let's see if that'll draw a meeting at the mound. And it will. Question is, will that be it for him? And if he's not ready, they'll stall enough time to get him ready, I'm sure. So Ketterman draws the walk. Bases are loaded with nobody out for Strasburg. And we'll be back in 30 seconds from Strasburg. So after the meeting on the mound, they are going to leave the pitcher in, and I'd say that's partly because their bullpen arm's not ready yet. So at worst, 3 meetings. So at worst, they would just pitch to Lopez and then pull Voss out, but you never know what happens here. So Strasburg up 4-2 in the 6th, and they have the bases loaded and nobody out. Voss is at 49 pitches. Pitch number 50 coming up. And it's a strike, bottom of the zone, 0-1. On deck is Brayton Brown, the leadoff hitter for the Express. He could realistically be 3 for 3 tonight. He's been robbed a couple of times. 0-1 to the catcher, Joshua Lopez. Swing and a miss, 0-2. I think if you're Winchester, the smart move is to pull Voss, even if he strikes him out, because Brown's already seen him, and we'll see what happens. 0-2 the count to Joshua Lopez. From the stretch, the pitch, and it's a strike 3 looking. He goes down on 3 pitches, and that is out number 1. And they're checking to see if he's ready. And I think, I'm just going to put this out here, I could be completely wrong, but if you leave him in here, I think it's going to be a mistake. So it's too late now. Brayton Brown's in, and here we go. Let's see if my prediction holds up here with Voss pitching to Brown. Up and in, 1-0. The strikeout was clutch, but every once in a while you are able to blow it by somebody, but it comes back to catch you. It's been a good ball game so far for both sides. 1-0. Brown takes a ball, 2-0. 2-0 the count with 1 out, and okay, are they going to pull? They're pulling him mid-count. So he's partly doing what I thought they probably should do, and that's pull the pitcher out, and they do it in a count that's already started with the bases loaded. A lot of pressure being put on this reliever coming out of the pen. He'll trot in, and we'll get you an update on him right after this. So the count is 2-0, a new pitcher for the Royals here in a big spot. It's Ben Capehart. Capehart from VMI in Norfolk, Virginia. 6'1", 175. Bases are juiced for the Express as Daniel Voss leaves the game. He allowed 1 hit through 2 2/3, but all 3 runners are his responsibility. 2-0 in the dirt, 3-0. I don't think he threw a ball the whole warm-up session, and then now he spikes one. So Voss allowed 1 hit, but he walked 3 and struck out 2. 3-0 the count to Brown. Does he have the whatever to swing here? 3-0 the count. And it's up. Oh my, it's called a strike. 3-1. 3-1 the count to Brown. Swing and a foul back, and Capehart a strike away from getting out number 2. From 2-0 to 3-2. Strasburg leading 4-2, out hitting Winchester 9-3, but this is very much a ball game here. 3-2 to Brown. Swing and a liner into right, past the second baseman. It's a base knock. 1 run will score. And they'll go station to station. Brayton Brown popped it up between first and second in the vacated hole, and it scores a run. It's 5-2 Strasburg here in the bottom of the 6th inning. RBI single for Brayton Brown, his 2nd hit of the night. It could have been his 4th.
Second baseman, number 13, Trip McKinley.
So Ferry scores from 3rd, Sousa to 3rd, Ketterman to 2nd. And here's Trip McKinley. He's 1 for 3 with a strikeout, a single, and a flyout. So here's the actual first count, fresh count for Capehart as he came in a 2-0 count, and it's a strike, 0-1. So that run will be charged on Voss. On deck, Ryan Galaney. 0-1 to McKinley. That's outside, 1-1. Galaney on deck, 2 for 3, a 2-run, check that, a home run, solo shot, an RBI double, and then he hit one hard to short his last time up, was robbed of a base knock. 1-1 to McKinley. Swing and a ground ball to second. This could be 2. They go to second for 1. Oh, he doesn't make the throw. Runner comes to the plate, and then they've got him in a rundown. Going back and forth, they throw it to 3rd, and he is out. So they score 1 run on the play. Not sure what all went on there. So Strasburg scores. Yeah, runner should have come home on that play. Yeah, they had to have because the bases were loaded. So, okay, so the score is 6-2. We're trying to clear things up after a very odd sequence there on a runner trying to come home on that as the second baseman just couldn't get the ball out of his glove for the double play turn, and that really opened the door for Strasburg. So we're through 6, and it'll go down as a 4-2, 5-2-5 put out for the 3rd out, we think. It's official now. We're through 6. We go to the 7th. Strasburg leading it 6-2.
Dylan Espinal.
Dylan Espinal will lead it off for the Royals in the top of the 7th inning. It'll be Espinal, Bryant, and Madigan. And is Donovan Burke back out here? He is. Donovan Burke will come back out for the 7th, or at least start the 7th. Mental errors. Espinal going to call time. Burke's going to have to reset and go all the way back down the mound, walking towards second base. He's coming back to the rubber. So, yeah, very odd play there, but nevertheless, Strasburg scored 2 runs in the inning. And we're on to the 7th. The pitch from Burke, way outside, 1-0. Burke's pitch count's getting up there, so I don't know how long we'll see him here. So Voss's final line, 2 2/3, 1 hit, 2 runs, both earned, 3 walks, 2 strikeouts. 1-0 the count. Burke deals, he shows bunt, takes one right down the middle for a strike, 1-1. One ball, 1 strike, and that's outside, 2-1. Again, we thank everyone for joining us here on Facebook and YouTube, whether you're a Strasburg fan, Winchester fan, a Covington fan, whoever it may be, or even a dreaded Nationals fan. We'll take you in. 2-1. Swinging, that's hit hard to third, and it's past the third baseman. That'll be a base hit, and it gets past the left fielder. A single and an E7. Single as it hit off of Galaney as Espinal's into second base. And an error on Souza, who recently checked into the game.
Left fielder number 26, Hayden.
Ball will always find you.
Correction. Center fielder number 30, Theo Bryant.
So Winchester with a leadoff single and getting to second on the error. And that brings up Theo Bryant. So not a good start for Strasburg, especially for Burke, a guy who's getting up there in pitch count and is trying to get some outs here in the inning. He is at 94. Pitch number 95 coming up here. Corner's playing in, showing bunt, taking, or checked at. He pulls back, takes a ball. He didn't go, and the runner moves to third. So that'll be a pass ball, and Winchester has a runner at third with nobody out. We found out Eric Toth left the game with cramps. So Strasburg will obviously play back here. Last thing you want to do is let this hot swinging offense get going here tonight. Long look in, Burke set. The pitch coming up to Bryant. Swing and a foul tip into the glove. It is 1-1. Pitch. Swing and a miss. 1-2. 6-2, top of the 7th here from Strasburg in Game 1 of the North Finals. The 3-seeded Royals and the 1-seeded Express battling out here tonight. And in Game 2 of the South Finals, Stanton leads Waynesboro 5-2. They have to win tonight to advance, or to force a Game 3 tomorrow night. 1-2, up high on the fastball, 2-2. Burke at 98 pitches. I would say this is his last batter here. He's through 6+, a runner on third with nobody out. You got to get at least an out on the play, 2-2. And they call a ball down low, 3-2. Full count. Strasburg fans chirping the home plate umpire. He's turning his head and giving him the hand. Pitch number 100 of the night coming up for Burke. He's ready. The pitch to Bryant. Swing and a pop-up foul, and he'll have to throw at least one more. Three and two again. Pitch. Up high, and he walked him. That'll be it for Donovan Burke. Probably shouldn't have started this inning, but great outing for Donovan Burke, and he will leave the game with runners on first and third and nobody out. Strasburg goes to the bullpen for the first time tonight. We'll tell you about the new hurler right after this. Back to baseball, still in the top of the seventh. Winchester threatening, runners on first and third and nobody out. Donovan Burke done for the Express after 6+. He allows 6 hits, check that, 4 hits, 3 walks, 8 strikeouts, and runners on first and third are his responsibility. New pitcher, it's Samuel Swigert for the Express. Swigert, 6'2 lefty, check that, 6'2 righty from the College of Central Florida in Springfield, South Carolina. Hayden Madigan from Shenandoah University is at the plate. He shows bunt and takes a strike, 0-1. 6-2 the score, 2 big runs by the Express in the bottom of the 6th. Royals with only 4 hits, but they're threatening in a big way here in the 7th with nobody out. A walk, an error, and a walk. 0-1. He takes a strike, 0-2. Espinal at third, Bryant at first. 0-2 the count to Hayden Madigan with Garrett Kennedy on deck. No balls, 2 strikes. Swigert set. He sees the sign that he likes. Lopez awaits the pitch, and it's a swing and a ground ball back to the mound. They're going to go to second. He nearly throws it into center field, and a run comes home to score. It's 6-3. Swigert with a bad decision there, a mental error. Runner was in front of him. He tried to turn a double play, and they couldn't even get an out on the play, and it's 6-3. Oh, man.
Number 15, Garrett Kennedy.
Espinal scores from third. Bryant goes to second, and Madigan reaches on the fielder's choice. Had him down 0-2. Fielder's choice and an error. One swing ties this game here in the 7th. Garrett Kennedy at the plate. He shows bunt. He gets it down. It's a good one. Swigert, and it's a base hit. And the Royals have the bases loaded and nobody out here in the 7th. Swigert and Galaney, miscommunication, and it is getting rough looking here at the ballpark. The Royals are taking advantage of kind of brainless decisions by the Express. And the bases are loaded with nobody out for Nate Furman. Tying runs at first, go-ahead runs at the plate. Still nobody out in the 7th. Just horrible baseball this inning for the Express, just giving things away, and that's not what you can afford to do against a team like Winchester. They put the ball in play, and they're going to hit the ball, and that may have been a couple too many mistakes. Winchester may take advantage big here. Swigert still looking in for his signs. Furman awaiting the pitch. Takes a strike, 0-1. (6-3) now here in the 7th. 1 run already for the Royals, and possibly many more. Bases juiced. The 0-1. Outside, 1-1. He swings and misses 1-2. On deck, Ramses Cordova, the DH. She is 1 for 3. Royals still getting out hit 11-5, but one swing and they could take the lead here in this game. Big spot. Swigert looks in for his signs. Furman taking his time to get into the box. 1-2. Down low for a ball, 2-2. Winchester with probably one of the most obnoxious cheers I've ever heard in baseball. But it may work for them. 2-2 the count. Swigert ready the pitch. Swing and a miss. He goes after a pitch way out of the zone. And that is out number 1 here in the 7th. That is a huge out.
DH number 18, Ramses Cordova.
Wow. Furman chased one badly there. So there's 1 out now in the 7th, and that brings up Ramses Cordova. Bases still loaded with 1 out now. As you can see on the Facebook video, it was a pitch on the left side of the plate, and Furman tried to reach it and just couldn't get to it, and he goes down for the first out. So 1 out, bases still loaded. Winchester down 6-3. Cordova awaits the pitch, and he takes a strike, 0-1. It's been a great game between 2 great teams here tonight at the ballpark. As we expected coming in, Strasburg playing well. Winchester last couple of weeks probably playing the best baseball out of anyone in the north. 0-1 to Cordova, and he fouls it away. It is 0-2. game out of the South. Stanton still leading 5-2 in the bottom of the 6th inning. That is game 2 of the South Finals. Waynesboro wins, they go to the finals. Stanton wins, they play again tomorrow night. Count is 0-2. Swigert set the pitch. Swing and another foul ball. Still 0-2. Looked like the catcher Lopez wanted the ball up, but it looked like it was center cut. And Cordova just couldn't keep it fair or hit it straight, so it's still 0-2. Over 2 hours into tonight's ball game from First Bank Park. The righty Swigert wants the ball up, the pitch, swing and a miss. Back-to-back strikeouts by Samuel Swigert, and there are 2 outs here in the 7th. That brings up the dangerous catcher, Will Long. Long, one of the best hitters in this Winchester lineup. Bases were loaded. There are now 2 outs, straight 2 back-to-back strikeouts by Swigert of Furman and Cordova. Cordova, the 2-hole hitter, Furman, the 1. Here's the 3-hole hitter, Will Long. Swigert, 11 strikes, 2 balls. The pitch to Long. Breaking ball hit well into center field. Going back towards the wall. He reaps up. He can't get to it. It's over the wall. It's a ground roll double. It's a ground roll double. The ball bounced over. It's a big hit, but not as big as it could have been. It bounced over, and the runner's going to have to go back to third. So 2-run score. And it's 6-5. Ball bounced over. It went over the center fielder Brayton Brown's head. He couldn't get there. And we said we haven't seen a ground rule double. Now we see 2 in one night. Not sure what happened there. Brown just did not field that properly. It went over his head. Then it bounced over. It stopped the tying run from coming across. The score is 6-5 now. And Winchester has runners on second and third with still 2 outs. So Winchester taking advantage. So it's 6-5, a 2 RBI double for Will Long. Winchester still down 6-5, but they have the tying run at third and the go-ahead run at second with 2 outs in the 7th. Junior Ramirez steps up. He is 0 for 2, a sac fly and RBI, a strikeout looking and a ground out. Long at second, and the pitch. It's up high off the catcher's glove. Lopez gets to it quickly, and the runner can't score. Kennedy's at third. So just after it looked like Strasburg was going to get out of it with limited damage, they give up a 2 RBI double to make it a 1-run game. Just not sure what happened with Brown out there. 1-0 the count. Ramirez hits it high into the air but foul, and it's 1-1. Yeah, Brown definitely had room, but it's a matter of, we think that he thought that he was too close to the wall and he was trying to jump at the wall, but he still had room. It was hit to the deepest part of the yard, 365. And, you know, a catch that I would say Brayton would say he would need to make 100 times out of 100, but he couldn't do it there. 1-1 to Ramirez, and it hits him. It hits Ramirez, and the bases are once again loaded for the Winchester Royals.
14, Chino de Guzman.
And that brings up Chino de Guzman. He's 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a ground out. Tying run at third, go-ahead run at second, 2 outs in the 7th. Strasburg still out hitting the Royals 10-6, but they have 2 errors compared to Winchester's 1. De Guzman, the only Royal not to have hit so far in the inning. Swigert's gonna see what he can do here. First pitch. That's outside. Looks like he lost some velocity. It's 1-0. Donovan Burke came back out to start this 7th inning. Wasn't the best idea. Had the runners on first and third with nobody out when Swigert's come into the game. 1-0. Outside, 2-0. Winchester 2 balls away from tying this game on a walk. Unbelievable. Winchester 3 runs this inning, 1 run back in the 5th. 2-0 the count to Chino de Guzman, the shortstop. Tying run at third base. Swigert's 2-0. It is a strike, 2-1. Balls and a strike to the lefty. Swing and a miss, 2-2. Two balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Winchester down by a run in the 7th with the bases loaded. Swigert from the belt, up high, and it's 3-2. Out of the south, Waynesboro coming back. They're still down 5-4, but it's only the bottom of the 6th. Everyone will be on the move here. 3-2, 2 outs. Bases loaded for the Royals. A walk ties the game here in the 7th. 3-2. Swing and a foul ball. It was a check swing, and we'll do it again. 3-2. 94 viewers over on Facebook, 20 on YouTube. Thanks for tuning in. You're getting here at a very tight spot in this game, in Game 1 of the North Finals from Strasburg. Royals have scored 4 in the last couple of innings, and they are a ball away from tying it via a walk. Bases juiced, 3-2. Chino de Guzman at the plate. Sam Swigert at the mound. The pitch, it's up high, and the game's tied. He walks in a run, and it's 6-6 here in the 7th. And that'll be it for Swigert. Not a great inning for Strasburg pitching. We'll be back after this. Winchester still with the bases loaded and 2 outs. Back to action. This game's now tied. 4 runs in the inning for the Royals. 6-6 to score. Strasburg's new pitcher is really a new pitcher. It's Matt Poston. He played for the Cannons. He will take over here with the bases loaded and 2 outs with Espanol at the plate. Poston, 6'5" righty from Florence Darlington Tech, and he is from Hampton, South Carolina. He will face De Guzman. De Guzman batting for the 2nd time in the inning. First pitch is a ball. The inning all started with a walk. Would you believe it? Winchester with the bases loaded and 2 outs in the 7th. Poston trying to keep it tied for the Express, 1-0. Swing and a miss. He pulled the string on a changeup, 1-1. Correction, Espanol was the one that let it off. I was thinking De Guzman. Espanol is the batter. He started with a single and then got the second on the error by the left fielder. Pitcher will step off. I'm glad he stepped off with the right foot. One ball, 1 strike, 2 outs. Express trying to keep it tied. Pitch is a called strike on the outside corner. It's 1-2. Strasburg led this 4-1 after 3, 4-2 after 5, 6-2 after 6. But it's now 6-6 with 2 outs in the 7th. Matt Poston looking for 1 strike to send us to the 7th inning stretch and get Strasburg back to the plate. Royals trying to go ahead for the 2nd time tonight. 1-2 to Espanol. Swing and a miss. Matt Poston, clutch out of the bullpen. He comes in and strikes him out, and the 7th for the Winchester Royals is in the books. Winchester, 4 runs in the top of the inning. We go to the bottom of the 7th. This game is all tied up at 6. We go to the bottom of the 7th. This game is now tied up at 6 after Strasburg surrenders 4 runs in the inning, and Donovan Burke will have a no decision. It'll be 3, 4, 5, Galani, Claunch, and Brown for the Express. The first pitch to Ryan Galani's hit up the middle. Fielded by the pitcher, Capehart, throws it to first, and there's 1 out. Strasburg has lost all the momentum they had after that half inning, but they'll try to get some back.
16, Cameron Clunch.
Brings up Cameron Clunch. He's 0 for 1 with a fly out to left. Six, bottom 7, 1 out. Ben Capehart had a long time to sit there and rest. He's at 8 pitches right now. That's in the dirt. It'd be nice if Clunch, if you're a Strasburg fan, it'd be nice if he could get a hold of one and maybe send it to the gap or even hit it over the short porch and right 300. 1-0 to Clunch. Outside, 2-0. And Clunch came in for Eric Toth, who had to leave the game due to spasms. And Toth been swinging one of the best bats for the Express. 2-0 to Clunch. That is outside, 3-0. To Clunch. Similar spot, different result. Called strike, 3-1. That's inside, and a 1-out walk to Cam Clunch brings up Graham Brown, the first baseman.
First baseman number 30, Graham Brown.
I mean, Winchester's offense was completely out of sorts through 4 or 5 innings, and really until that last innings when they got going, primarily because defense wasn't helping. Graham Brown already hit a home run earlier in the game. That would be nice here. Capehart looking for a ground ball. A lot of room on that right side with the first baseman holding and the second baseman playing up the middle. The first pitch misses, 1-0. Donovan Burke, 6 innings, solid ball, but couldn't get it out in the 7th. And then Sam Swiger struggled. 1-0. Swing and a miss, blows a fastball right by him, 1-1. Top of the 7th, Waynesboro and Stanton tied at 5. And a throw over and Clunch back in safely.
Waynesboro and Stanton are tied 5-5 on top of the 7th.
One ball, one strike, 1 out. Bottom of the 7th inning. Clunch at first after the 1-out walk. The pitch. Swing and a miss, 1-2. On deck, Chad Ferry, the right fielder. Wouldn't it be a great time for him to step up and show what he could do like he did in the regular season? One and 2 the count. Outside, 2-2. Strasburg, 6 runs, 10 hits, 2 errors. Winchester, 6 runs, 6 hits, 1 error. Swing and a foul back, just getting a piece and staying alive. Two and 2 to Brown. Again, Capehart's pitch is going to have to hold. Throw over and Clunch dives back in safely. Again, Chad Ferry on deck. He's moved down in the lineup. He usually was at the 3, maybe the 4 hole. Not even in the 5 hole tonight, in the 6 hole. 2 and 2 to Graham Brown. Up and in, and he has to fall backwards, and it's 3 and 2. I don't know what he would take that off of besides the head. Funny to watch the past videos in the old days when they didn't even use helmets and they just wore their hats. They didn't throw as hard back then though. 3-2, 1 out. Here's the pitch. Swing and a pop-up foul. Good battle here with Graham Brown and Ben Capehart. We are at 99 viewers on Facebook. Who's going to invite their friend in here to be number 100? Pitch number 8 of the at-bat coming up. Claunch at first, tie game in the 7th, and he fouls it away again. Catch is made in the dugout by number 4 for the Winchester Royals, Garrett Gainey from Winthrop. So if you're someone that knows Garrett, he just made a nice catch in the dugout. 3 balls, 2 strikes again. 1 out in the 7th inning game. 6-6 the score. Launch at first, and they throw over. Capehart's nearly underthrowing the ball. Guess it's better to underthrow it than throw it over the net and send the runner on. Long battle here. Pitch number 9 coming up. Swing and a pop-up. Catcher giving it a look. Not a lot of foul territory here, or backstop, and it's out of play. We'll do it again. Pitch number 10 coming up here. Swing, and that is crushed foul. If he had that one straight, that would have been long gone. We'll do it again. 3-2. Having to bring more baseballs in. Pitch number 11 coming up. Swing, and that's fouled away. Lost about $15 worth of baseballs in the last $25. Okay, so Graham owes 25. Three and two the count. Swing, and that is lined into right center. That's a base knock. Runner moving to third. He is going to get safe at third. He's going to get down and safe, and it's first and third with 1 out. Graham Brown wins the battle. Wow. On the 12th pitch, singles in the right center, and it's first and third, 1 out for Chad Ferry. And we have a pitching change in Strasburg. We're back after this. And we come back to action in the bottom of the 7th.
Chad Ferry.
New pitcher for the Royals. It's number 4 pitcher-wise. It is Riley Skeen. 4th arm of the night, number 43 from Florida Southwestern State. Chad Ferry at the plate. Runners on 1st and 3rd and 1 out. And the first pitch is up high for a ball, 1-0. Graham Brown just singled in the right center to get the runner from 1st to 3rd on a 12-pitch battle with Ben Capehart. I think he ran out of gas in the at-bat. 1-0 to Ferry. Check swing. He went around 1-1. Strasburg allowed 4 runs in the 7th, allowing Winchester to tie it. So now they're trying to go back ahead here. Brown at first. Claunch at 3rd. 1-1 to Ferry. Check swing in the dirt. Ball goes to the backstop. Runner moves up to second base. That'll be a wild pitch. So Graham Brown moves to second. That takes away the force. And now I would think Winchester will have to play the infield in here. Now they're going to appeal. Did he go? We have reports that there is some rain falling. With my own eyes, I'm reporting 2-1 the count with 1 out in the 7th. Runners on 2nd and 3rd. Ferry at the dish. A lot of room in right field. Check swing. Did he go? No. No appeal. 3-1. On deck, J.J. Souza, who came into the game to run. He made an error the next half inning, but the other night he hit a long home run. 3-1 to Ferry. Infield playing in for the Royals. It is down low and the bases are loaded. Was that designed there? May have been. And here's J.J. Souza.
Batting number 9, J.J. Souza.
Biggest at-bat of the season for the Express. J.J. Souza. He hasn't had a lot of at-bats recently, but he's getting one here. Souza awaits the pitch. Outside, ball 1. Kyle Gutschall with you. It's been a great ball game so far tonight. 6-6 the score in the 7th. Game 1 of the North Final. Strasburg with the bases juiced and 1 out. 1-0. Swing and a pop-up towards the parking lot. And with all these cars here tonight, you got to think someone's going to have to take the hit there. 1-1. One ball, 1 strike, 1 out. Ferry at first, Brown at second, Claunch at 3rd. Riley Skeen trying to get out of this for the Royals. The pitch. That's up high, 2-1. On deck, Zach Ketterman. He is 1 for 2 with a single, a walk, and he's reached on an error. Souza, when he hits them out, he hits them to right. He pulls them, and they're not cheapies either. 2-1, 1 out, and a tie game. The righty set at the belt. The lefty awaits the pitch. Swing and a foul back. Pitch was up and in, and he went after it 2-2. Looked like Skeen was saying something to himself as he was ready to pitch the ball. Big spot here. Biggest spot of the year. The righty Skeen crouched down. He comes set. Brings the hands ready. 2-2 to Souza. And he strikes out swinging for the 2nd out.
Shortstop, number 27, Zach Ketterman.
2 outs in the 7th. Base is still loaded, and that brings up Zach Ketterman, the left-handed shortstop. Rain falling here at the ballpark as we're about 15 minutes away, quarter till 10. First pitch coming up to Ketterman. That is a strike, 0-1. Strasburg, bases loaded, 1 out. Now bases loaded, 2 outs. And with the momentum Winchester's already captured in the last couple of innings, you really can't leave this inning with the bases juice and a tie game. You cannot afford it. Momentum's funny in this game. 0-1. That is inside, nearly hitting him, but he ducks out of the way on a curveball. 1-1. I guess your reaction, right? Your instincts tell you to not get hit. 1-1. Up high, 2-1. We've had a great ball game here tonight. Couldn't have asked for anything more in a battle with the two top teams, or the two teams left in the division, I should say. 2-1 the count to Ketterman. Swing and a foul tip into the glove. I feel like they could have gotten Skeen for a balk there because he had already come set and then he took a deep breath and he moved. Didn't call it. 2-2. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, bottom of the 7th, 6-6 the score. Riley Skeen on the mound trying to get back-to-back strikeouts here while Ketterman's trying to put it in play. From the belt. 2-2. That is in the dirt, 3-2, and the runners will be on the move. Winchester scored a run in the top half on a walk with the bases loaded. Strasburg with chance here. Rain falling here at the ballpark. You can see it up in the lights. So here comes the biggest pitch of the night. Biggest pitch of the entire night. Everyone getting loud here at the ballpark. 3-2, 2 outs, bases loaded. The kick and the pitch. Swing and a foul ball out of play. We'll do it again at 3-2. Up to 116 viewers on Facebook. 6-6, bottom 7. 3 balls, 2 strikes. And the pitch. It's up high, ball 4, and the Express have taken the lead via a bases loaded walk in the 7th. Strasburg leads it 7-6. So Ketterman with the bases loaded walk.
Batting the catcher, number 4, Joshua Lopez.
And here's the catcher, Joshua Lopez, looking for his first base knock. He is 0 for 2, a ground out, a strikeout, looking, and a walk. Here's the first pitch. Up high, 1-0. Strasburg leading this one. They have a run in the inning thanks to a bases loaded walk. 7-6 in the 7th. Stanton and Waynesboro 5-5 in the 8th. 1-0 the catcher, Joshua Lopez. Swing and a miss. He's out in front of a breaking ball or a changeup. It's 1-1. Lopez 0 for 2 tonight, 0 for 2 in the postseason. Does have a walk. 1-1. That's down low, 2-1. You got to think if you're Lopez here, you're going to get a pitch to hit, especially because it's 2-1. The base is loaded with Brayton Brown on deck. Brown's had his success tonight, but it could have been even better. He's been robbed a couple of times, really 3 times. 2-1 to Lopez. And it nearly hits him, but he gets out of the way. It's 3-1. He avoids being hit, which would have brought in a run. A curveball coming at him, and it's 3-1. If you're Lopez, do you swing here? I say no. I say no. 3-1, bases loaded. The pitch. It's a curveball. They call it a ball. They call it a ball. It looked like a strike, but it brings in a run, and it's 8-6 here in the 7th. Strasburg with back-to-back walks for runs. Brown scores. Moving to third is Ferry. Ketterman to second. It's a RBI walk, and it's 8-6. So it's now 8-6 here in the 7th. Looks like it may have been a little up. Here at First Bank Park, we sit behind the plate, as you can tell, and elevated, so we don't have a side view. Be something cool next year to set up some type of a portable camera on somewhere out there, like a side view, maybe even on the dugout, except if it got hit, that'd be bad. 8-6 Strasburg, 2 runs in the inning, back-to-back walks. Brayton Brown at the plate. 2 outs and bases loaded. The pitch. He takes a ball, 1-0. Ground out, walk, single, walk, strikeout, RBI, bases loaded, walk, RBI, bases loaded, walk. 1-0 to Brayton Brown. He has a double, a single, an RBI, and a run scored. He's also been robbed of 2 hits. 1-0. Swing and a miss. He was early. It's 1-1. We can smell the rain a little bit now up here at the press box. 1-1. Breaking ball. It's up high. 2-1. He's wanting that a strike. He's asking the home plate umpire, is it up? Home plate umpire says yes. 2-1. Here we go again. Two and one to Brayton Brown. That's a strike on a breaking ball. 2-2. On deck, Trip McKinley. He is 1 for 4. Great chance here. You've got to take advantage. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs in the 7th, and a 2-run game. The pitch. That's up high, and the count's full again for the 3rd consecutive batter. Runners will once again be on the move. Doesn't look like anybody's throwing for Winchester. It just looks like they're stretching. So this could be Skeen's inning. Here we go again. 3-2, 2 outs, bases loaded. The pitch. Swing and a miss. He struck out on a pitch out of the zone, and that's the 7th. 2 runs in the inning for the Express, and with 2 innings to go, they lead it 8-6. Matt Poston back out for the 8th. We go to the 8th. We're back after this.
Number 30, Theo Ryan.
Rain is picking up out there on the ball diamond. We go to the 8th. Strasburg 2 runs in the inning, answering back the 4 runs that Winchester scored. Matt Poston back out onto the mound. It'll be 7, 8, 9. Theo Bryant, Hayden Madigan, and Garrett Kennedy facing Matt Poston of the Express. He came in and got the out last half inning. First pitch to Theo Bryant, and it nearly hits him. 1-0. Last thing you want to do is walk someone after that, or hit him. We can see the rain in the lights and right and left. 1-0. Swing and a foul ball, 1-1. Bottom of the 8th, Waynesboro has gone ahead. They lead it 6-5, and they're looking to win it at home and go to the finals, as the rain is really picking up now. Bullpen's running in for the Winchester Royals, and fans are starting to scatter, and now time is called. And this is unfortunate when you have to pitch through this. Rain is really picking up now. 1-1. And it nearly hits him as he lost the handle of the ball, and I think you've got to call him off. Yeah, they're going to call him off the field. So in a 2-1 count, an 8-6 game in the 8th inning, we are going to have a stoppage in play as the teams are going to go off the field. We've got rain pouring down here at First Bank Park, and that is going to put us in a stoppage for at least the time being. Fans are scattering to the cars, and they are going to bring the mound tarp and the home plate tarp out onto the field and put that on as quick as they can. I hate to say this, but this looks like this could be a long night. So it's 8-6, and we have a stoppage in play here in the 8th inning due to rain. We will keep the stream going, and we will update you momentarily and every once in a while on what's happening. Again, we are into a rain delay in the top of the 8th. Strasburg leading this game 8-6. Winchester at bat with runner with batter in a 2-1 count. We will take a quick break and update you when we know more information from First Bank Park. And welcome back to First Bank Park here in Strasburg. It's about 10:40 here on the East Coast, and we have finally gotten to the point where our game will be called for the night, and it will be picked up tomorrow at 3 o'clock. So we will finish the last couple of innings of tonight's game tomorrow at 3 o'clock here in Strasburg. They will then pack up, and the game will be moved. The second game will be played in Winchester as scheduled at whatever time it was supposed to be played, which, let me check that now. Tomorrow night's game 2 will be played at 7 o'clock. So again, we are done here tonight from Strasburg. The game will be finished tomorrow at 3 o'clock here in Strasburg, and we'll have coverage for you beginning around 3. Hence, we will pick it up in the 8th inning as the game is in Strasburg's favor at the moment. It is 8-6. Again, we appreciate you joining us out of the South. Stanton came back to beat Waynesboro 7-6. The Braves are still alive. They will play Game 3 tomorrow night to determine who goes to the finals out of the South. Again, we are going to finish tonight in a delay, 8-6. We will be suspended until tomorrow at 3 o'clock when we will finish this game up. The game 2 is scheduled to be played at 7 at Winchester. That will still happen. So after the game, the guys will get their stuff packed up. They will jump on the bus and go to Winchester, and they will finish things off up there. Again, we appreciate you joining us here tonight. Great game until the rain came in. Strasburg leading 8-6 as we went into the suspension. It'll be picked up tomorrow here at 3. So I'll talk to you again tomorrow afternoon at 3 o'clock from here in First Bank Park in Strasburg. Again, it's been a pleasure being with you. Thanks for joining us. This is Kyle Gutschall signing off for the 2021 Strasburg Express and the Valley Baseball League.